thank you for always a great show, and we'd like to hear from you today.
Thank you, Gilbert, and good afternoon, South Florida. I'm excited to be back again this week. As always, this is a live call-in show. I'm a licensed Florida attorney. Amongst other things, I specialize in foreclosure defense, but a wide array of real estate litigation, from eviction, contract disputes, and as always, this is my hour that I offer to the community that you can call in and basically any question you have regarding real estate, I will attempt to answer.
754 766 98 99. I think it'll be well to talk to the community about maybe some of the programs that that are at their disposal to help them save their houses.
Well, as always, and we talk about it every week, the loan modifications which are out there. There's the Obama came out with a March, which some banks are calling the Making Homes Affordable. And if you don't fall into that, a lot of the lenders have their own loan modifications, and they're all dependent on which lender that you do have. But I want to just address, the whole point of don't represent yourself, because I think we had a very trying week at the office with a case where we actually had a loan modification go through. We had emails back and forth with the bank, had the client come in and sign the agreement. The bank switched negotiators in the middle of the process, and then the new negotiators called the client up saying, "Oh, you owe us $39,000," when there had been an agreement. Luckily, that person had retained my office, so we got through the red tape, and the bank in the end ended up apologizing. But this is not an easy thing to get as an attorney. And Gilbert, with his expertise in the mortgage business, can agree with me. This is not something that is easy to do on your own. So keep that in mind when you're trying to deal with these banks. I think I read this up a couple of weeks ago. These banks are probably hundreds of years into practice, and lots of money backing them, lots of political force behind them, and they think they're untouchable.
Eh bien, sans vous informer nous, c'est que Gilbert Moon, you essayé de faire loan modification.
I came in and focused on real estate. So when I get these other comments from these people, like, this attorney told me this, I'm like,
it's kind of strange, isn't it?
And what law did this come from, and what state? So, you need to be careful who you're using.
And I've been with you for about 5 years now.
You've been with me from the beginning. I've known Gilbert from the beginning, so we went through the ins and outs together of this crisis, from the boom to the crisis, I should say.
Okay, we're going to take a caller here. Caller, you're on the air. Right. Okay. Well, the caller wants to know if she's got a house. There's a loan for $200,000 on it. It's probably worth about $100,000. I think it's a scenario she's giving. And if she does do a
deed in lieu
foreclosure, the difference, the spread of $100,000, is she going to have to pay it back to the bank, or what happens to the $100,000?
No, the deed in lieu of foreclosure is another, I guess, a distressed property workout alternative that's available to people. And in this case, the bank disagrees to take it back. It's not, whereas a short sale, I think you're maybe confusing the short sale, the tax ramification, with the short sale. Deed in lieu, they're supposed to just take it back. It's not really going to be considered a gain to you because they're agreeing to do it. But keep in mind, people throw this term out there, deed in lieu of foreclosure, and act like it's something that's easy to go through. You are going through the same steps to do a deed in lieu that you're doing for a short sale or a loan modification. You have to turn over financials, and you must prove to this bank that you're in a financial hardship and they should take this property back. But, and I know I want you to translate it, but I want to get this out there. Keep in mind these banks are not on your side, and chances are they're going to say, why should we take this property back from you when we can foreclose on you and have it anyways?
And then they, okay, the caller wants to know, when they do a loan modification, is it based, or do they base it on your income?
It is based on your income. Like I said, the Making Homes Affordable is you got to fit into this box where you're taking your household income, combining it, and you're trying to get your mortgage, your taxes, your insurance, and if you have association fees, to become 31% of your income.
Yo basé sur income ou votre parler que sous pas toucher un
Sometimes say it in your grocery store, if your bank is participating in making homes affordable, it is in your best interest to try to get your loan modified.
Sure.
You know, but I want to point out the banks are being a little stingy with it because they're not always offering MHA at first. So you need to get on board with your bank to get this done.
Okay, we're going to go to a caller. Hello, caller. Caller, you're in the air. Hello? Adresse ici, c'est 1031 Ives Dairy Road, chambre 228. Téléphone là, c'est 305 459. Non, 459 0756. Right. Caller's not in foreclosure, but the price values have dropped, and she wants to know that once she starts the loan modification process, does she have to continue paying her mortgage, or what's the case on that?
I mean, I advise you to keep paying your mortgage, but sometimes not everybody can, and the magic number is 3. If you fall more than 3 behind, you're looking at having your loan accelerated and them foreclosing on you. If there's a problem and you fall 1 or 2 months behind, you're good.
You're safe.
Yeah,
Sort of.
just sort of. But 3 is usually the magic number that they're going to come knock.